I knew this trip was going to be an adventure of sorts, but I had no idea how it would change me.
Think of that phrase, the heart is an infinite muscle. And I think I've learned that so is our capacity to learn about the world and all. When there are differences in language and culture, people really respond to authentic, open gestures, and our host families were so wonderful. Viviana, Giovanni, their children, and their friends, they were so proud and excited to show us their city and the surrounding area. It really made me re-examine the way I maybe would welcome people to the United States.
Colombian teachers wove us seamlessly into their lives. They invited us into their homes and made us delicious homemade tamales. They put handcrafted woven slippers on our feet, and they toasted us goodbye with agua aguardiente.
You have so many emotions when you're let into somebody else's world. We met so many amazing, inspiring teachers, and it was really valuable to hear about their challenges and their successes. I think there's such a bond between teachers because we're all honestly just trying to make the world a better place, and we're doing it in our own little corners. Blew down the doors to let me in. It's such a rare and cool experience to walk into a Colombian classroom because you're at a completely other part of the world, but yet you recognize your own classroom right there. You have your kids who are really eager and really focused, and you got your kids who want to show you bravado first. It's just funny how teenagers are teenagers everywhere. Colombian students will dance at the drop of a hat.
To connect my students to these Colombian students, I tried this postcard activity, and I was worried about it because my students wanted to make handmade bracelets. And I thought, okay, how are these high school students going to receive these handmade bracelets? But in the end, it was actually the bracelets that made the activity.
¿Te gusta esta actividad?
Pues sí, mucho.
¿Por qué?
Pues porque estamos mandando cartas a gente nueva, nuevos amigos.
Ajá.
When I found out I was going to Colombia, I was really excited because a bit of my heart just beats in the Andean landscape. The mountains are so beautiful. I don't know, just feel inspired, free, or home, or something like that.
The Colombian landscape is beautiful. I mean, wax palms in the middle of an Andean landscape. I didn't spend any time thinking about who my American teaching partner would be. But she ended up being a huge part of what this whole experience was about. She's the only one who's going to understand certain experiences that we had together.
Each day over dinner, my teaching partner Jill and I would just process our day, the things that were exhilarating, inspiring, absurd. We laughed so hard every night. We were crying. I love Jill. She inspired me. She was a really important part of this whole experience for me. In fact, it was not only just this fun friendship, but it's now this source of collaborative energy. We're not letting each other go. We're thinking about grants we can write and how we can combine our talents.
How am I going to make the most of this experience? I've been touched by it, so now I want to go back to my classroom and have it reflected in my teaching.
The Teachers for a Global Classroom program is not a vacation, it is a growth opportunity. And I think the idea is that when you put people together from different parts of the world, they can connect. And when you connect, then you really begin to care about each other. And once you care about each other, anything is possible. I am really looking forward to working with my Colombian teacher friends in the future.